All right, you guys, we're recording now.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on.
Technology is always fun.
It's when you think you have it figured out, you don't.
That's right.
All right, we're back and live. We can get rolling.
Okay.
You want me to read the questions?
You're the expert reader there, Wes. Go ahead.
Okay. Thanks. Okay, question number 1. In the aggregate demand, aggregate supply model, the economy's price level is assumed to be constant, just like the aggregate expenditure model, variable, just like the aggregate expenditure model, constant, unlike the aggregate expenditure model, or variable, unlike the aggregate expenditure model. I'm going to close my door real fast.
I picked D.
I think D.
Yeah, I got D.
Correct,
Agree.
yeah. Agree.
Okay. Question number 2. The aggregate demand curve shows the inverse relationship between the price level and the quantity of real GDP purchased, direct relationship between the price level and the quantity of real GDP produced, inverse relationship between the interest rates and the quantity of real GDP produced, or direct relationship between real balances and the quantity of real GDP purchased. What do you guys
I
A.
have A.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Hey,
Okay. Question number 3. The foreign purchases, interest rate, and real balances effects explain why the aggregate demand curve is downward sloping. Aggregate demand curve may shift to the left or right. Economy will adjust towards equilibrium, or aggregate expenditure schedule may shift up or down. You guys got it?
A.
A.
hey,
Yep. Okay. Question number 4. Refer to the graph above, which shows that an aggregate demand curve. If the price level decreases from 200 to 100, the real output demand will increase by 800 billion, increase by 200 billion, decrease by 600 billion, or decrease by 200 billion.
I got B.
Yeah, B.
hey.
Yeah, that was pretty easy. Just look at the graph.
Yeah.
Question number 5. An aggregate supply curve represents the relationship between the price level and the buying of real domestic output, price level and the production of real domestic output, real domestic output bought and the real domestic output sold, or price level that producers are willing to accept and the price level buyers are willing to pay. You guys got it?
B.
I got B.
B on that one.
Yeah. Okay, question number 6. The slope of the intermediate short-run aggregate supply curve is based on the assumption that both input and output prices are fixed. Neither input nor output prices are fixed. Input prices are flexible, but output prices are fixed. Or input prices are fixed, but output prices are flexible.
I got A on that one.
I got
Yeah.
A too.
A.
Question number 7. The upward slope of the short-run aggregate supply curve is based on the assumption that wages and other resource prices do not respond to price level changes. Wages and other resource prices do not respond to price level changes. Prices of output do not respond to the price level changes, or prices of inputs flexible while prices of outputs are fixed.
I got A on this one.
I got A too.
I got A.
Everyone got A?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Question number 8. The long-run aggregate supply curve is upward sloping and becomes steeper at output levels above the full employment output. B. Upward sloping and becomes flatter at output levels above the full employment output. Horizontal or vertical? I got
got-
vertical.
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 Yeah, vertical.
Question number 9. The short-run version of aggregate supply assumes that product prices are fixed while resource prices are flexible. Flexible while resource prices are fixed. Both input and product prices are flexible, or both input and product prices are fixed.
B.
B.
I got B.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 10. An increase in personal income tax rates will cause an decrease or shift left in aggregate demand, increase or shift right in aggregate demand, decrease in the quantity of real output demand, or movement up along AD. Increase in the quantity of real output demand. And what you guys got?
I got
A.
A.
I
I
got
got
A.
A on that as well. Yeah.
Question number 11. An expected increase in the prices of consumer goods in the near future will decrease in aggregate demand now, increase in aggregate demand now, decrease in the quantity of real output demand, increase in the quantity of real output demand. You guys
B.
got?
I got B on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 12. If the national incomes of our trading partners increase, then our aggregate demand decreases because C decreases. Aggregate demand increases because C increases. Aggregate demand decreases because net export decreases. Aggregate demand increases because net exports increase. You guys
D.
got? Yeah.
D.
D on that one.
Yeah. More money they make, more we can sell to them. Question number 13. A fall in the prices of inputs will shift the aggregate demand curve leftward, demand curve rightward, supply curve rightward, or supply curve leftward. You guys got?
C.
Okay. Yeah. An increase in productivity will increase aggregate demand, increase aggregate supply and aggregate demand, decrease aggregate supply and aggregate demand.
B.
B.
I got B on this one.
Yeah, it has to be B. Question 15. Refer to the figure above. If AD1 shifts to AD2, then equilibrium output will be increased from Q1 to Q3 while the price levels falls from P2 to P1, or increases from Q1 to Q2 while the price levels falls from P2 to P1, or increases from Q1 to Q3 while the price levels rise from P1 to P2, or finally increases from Q1 to Q2 while the price level rises from P1 to P2. You guys got it?
D.
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 Yeah, that was simple. Refer to the graph above. The aggregate supply shifts from AS1 to AS2, then the price level will be increase and real domestic output will increase, or decrease and real domestic output will increase, or increase and real domestic output will decrease, or decrease and real output will decrease. And you guys got
C.
C? Yep.
D.
C? Everyone got C?
Was it B or C?
I said C, yeah.
Oh,
I,
C.
I got
I-
C.
I think it's C.
We all agree C?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. I'm glad we figured that out. Disinflation refers to a situation where price level falls, but the rate of inflation does not. Price level rises, but the rate of inflation does not. The rate of inflation falls, but the price level does not. Or the rate of inflation rises, but the price level does not. Your guys' answers are
C.
C? Yeah.
I got C.
Yeah, I got C too.
I got C.
Yeah, because you just have to remember inflation is not inflating, it's the opposite. Okay, question number 18. Menu costs will increase the amount of training of workers, result in price wars between businesses, increase the legal minimum wage, or make prices inflexible downward. Your guys'
D.
answer?
D.
Yeah. D.
It has to be D, yeah. Question 19. If at a particular price level, real output from producers is greater than real output desired by purchasers, then there will be a general surplus and the price level will rise. Surplus and the price level will fall. Shortage and the price level will rise. Or shortage and the price level will fall. You guys'
B.
answers are B.
B.
Yeah. That was easy. Question 20. The table below shows the aggregate demand and aggregate supply schedules for hypothetical economy is the graph, and then refer to the table above the equilibrium price. And output levels will be 205,000, 206,000, 250, and 7,300 and 8,000. Your guys' answers are?
B.
B.
Yeah, that was easy too. Okay. It seems like the homework is always way harder than these quizzes.
Yeah.
I wish we went over the homework instead.
Right.
So shall I submit it this week?
Whatever. I can submit it. You can.
Did it,
Just,
so let's
everyone needs to
go.
do at least twice.
20 out of 20.
Yay. All right.
Well, I'd love
Nice.
to say I even started the homework and I have answers, but I haven't started it yet. So I cannot.
struggled.
Has
It was
anybody got
hard for me.
through the homework yet?
I
I
on my end,
finished.
I struggled with
Let's
the
see.
math big time.
Yeah, I got the homework done.
Did you?
Yeah. I have to take my test tomorrow night. That's why. Because I
Yeah, I
have
do
a
too.
proctor and it's Pathways missionary, so I have to go on Thursday night. So
Oh,
Same
I
here.
see.
Yeah. Do we have to do all the Lean Smart stuff before? Because I know. Do we get extra credit for that too? Because I remember last semester we got extra credit
Yeah.
for Lean.
we're supposed to be getting extra credit for it. I don't know how he's working that into it, but
It automatically comes up on your test score after you
oh, does it?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like 1%
you know what?
point per one, right?
Yeah, that makes sense now. Because I look at my last exam score, and I'm like, I don't think I did that well. But it must be my Learn Smart stuff.
I wonder if that means we have to do all the Learn Smarts before we take the exam.
You do.
Okay. So I just
Yeah.
gotta finish it up tonight. Okay.
I tend to do that right after I finish reading, and then
Yeah.
it helps to get it to gel in my brain before I start homework. I don't
Yeah.
know.
That would probably be smart. I always do it the very last thing because I figure if I don't get it done by the due date, well,
Yeah.
but to do it before the homework, that would make more sense.
I don't know. It
I
helps
usually
me.
do that this one week. It's easy to procrastinate on those things.
It's easy to procrastinate a lot of things.
Yeah, sure. Amen.
You sound like you're feeling better, Wesley.
Much better. Yes.
You look like you're feeling better.
Yes, I can actually talk. My throat doesn't kill me. It's not killing me. It seems like everyone in San Diego is just getting really sick. So, it's going around.
Yeah, it's going around here at work. I'm trying to avoid everyone.
Smart.
Okay, it's my son's birthday, so I'm checking out, and I will catch up with you guys next week.
All
Good
right.
luck.
Good luck on the
Happy
test,
birthday.
everyone.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck, everybody. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll get
See
this
you next
posted up.
week. Thank
See
you.
ya.